Family Leonardo, me Nasiladi on Multimedia, the CEO Voice of Salon. Today I come for talk to now, my family, make una continue to subscribe to our YouTube channel and share to our friends them. As we always try to bring for the latest news what they happen around Salon, whether it be politics or any other news them, what they happen or gossip, what they bring out to una live and direct. So please, my family, don't forget to subscribe and share to our friends them. You wanna touch the bell icon so that you don't miss any video we will try for bring out to una. So that's also we want make una don't forget also for subscribe to we TikTok channel on TikTok and also on Facebook or Facebook page or the Voice of Salon or also the on Instagram Voice of Salon, please family. And don't forget to share. Okay, thank you now. Tata.
Good day, comrades. This is now Comrade Eunice Atolo Conte. Today is the 23rd of March, 2025. This is episode 13. Good day, comrades and fellow SALEONE'ANS. As we all know, we country in a very, very bad state, ranging from bad governance, corruption, tribalism, regionalism, drugs abuse, and sadly, depression within the populace in our country there. But once go ask yourself, say, how comes a lovely, peaceful nation become engulfed with so much hate and toxic politics? So today's episode, I will discuss how diversity party politics, ethnicity, class or regional biases have become the greatest obstacle to national cohesion and identity since our transition to independence. And I also shared the last time on this Samsumana issues and a continuous attack from in beggars them for turn them their eyes into Mara. Unfortunately, this is not to waiting me expect because for somebody with the voice for all the minorities in the party, I'm highly disappointed with how Samsumana they go about and use in puppets them for continuously they attack Mara senselessly, and I will continue for embarrass them with the truth. So now this episode, yeah, I will start today, which how everything started with Sammy Camp, and doing my analysis, I actually strongly believe say Sam na himself self na him problem to himself self. Now they create a own problem for himself. Now himself self they lie to himself, and now himself self they mislead in supporters them for come out there for attack people. I go take my time and explain to the general public today how everything started. And what thing they may tell me, what I know, and how I may advise them camp. We not only see way results to this way they can be attack Dr. Kefa Mara. You know, at one time, some in camp may tell me say this election it don't done. According to them, they say the trip self way Sam go make na marketing. President Koma self na him call combo. Nine facilitate everything for them. Sam go na marketing for go meet with people them. And when I go marketing before the meeting starts, combo me call Echi. He put her on the phone and Echi give a blessing saying that me send me border for Candy. When I listen to him, na two Sam where they go. This time, na so then tell me. So if I mean pay attention to Facebook, AIP Thomas. This was around February 27 to the 28th. When I go see AIP and the Thomas sent me right on Facebook say when we take over power. And we don't know say AIP that Papa P. Thomas and Sammy Bobo. So based on what you mean, right, instead of me talk like say them they take over power. And to be honest with you, it mean write something that will make sense. What they need for do when they take over power. To an extent, somebody tell me say because Tony Konomani block me. Somebody even tell me say Tony asks and say, "Una na we." Then we get a back and forth. So if anybody can recall when I first with a paper and the Thomas, you know, say around February 27 to 28, they were saying the same thing we at the talk show, say Sam in camp, me talk, say they don't get him. They even go to extend and ask me which job I want. Me, I tell them, say me no one job. I say let them just continue and run the government. And then me go bring investors them. And I also make a joke with that. I say, hey, but I hope say if we not get this there, we not go na bush because we not gonna man like for fet. We laugh about it. This I spoke to 3 people in Nassam camp with the same thing for say this is over. President Kumasi Nassam let the gay. But the second person who I talked to, him is smart. He asked me, say, Tolu, you don't sound convinced. What happened? I said, buddy, me na one man don't tell the general public say anybody will say President Kumasi na lie. So why would I want me for believe that? I say this is not logical because they don't even accept summit and we have to go to convention, mini conventions, anything of the sort can happen. For let the reinstate some back in membership, then we go qualify for one. So why would President Kuma in his own vision, with his own maturity and experience, we do such things? I said President Kuma is too early for let endorse anybody, and President Kuma me don't promise to say you not going to endorse anybody. So me, I know that for a fact. So I say I'm not convinced with this story. But I want to let the general public they understand who's they come from. If some in camp they don't believe say this thing was over, even to lie some they lie to people they say President Koma don't they push now they push chef in meeting and McKinney tell her what for do now so they claim. So if we come out some in camp also can't tell me now say they meet with Payansane, they don't give her money. Payansane don't say they go make the case with them they go Nigeria. These are before the executive left for go Nigeria. They even went to extent for say now them buy the ticket for the executive for go through and flow. Okay, that's not concern me. And me advice why I get them being closed door. I did tell them, see, hey, una listen. Payasane, he no like Sam. He no go ever like Sam. I say, if me ask me to look for tell us alone no get money. I say, Payasane, they do this every election period, take money to people. I say, president, that's what they talk. I know the people that don't take money to 3 candidates, and I know one particular candidate that we don't go meet and say, let bonus in Peking. I say Payasane in biggest achievement that this all we want for take over APC and go above President Kuma and Papa Mingalu. I say when that's not going to happen. I say Payasane not going to voice again at APC like on a physical voice. I say because a reputation of taking money don't damage them. I say that's why I even name him as one of the 3 toxic people who want to allow to get close to power because they will damage this APC based on money. So I tell them the same group, I advise them. I say so if na me na you una not going to get money. When they go Nigeria, so some of them know, Bayasa not even talk about Samsef. The only person we talk about Samian and Papa Minkailo. Bayasa no mention before he say in one let them get. Where they say the guys will let give by Mahmoud. He never talk about nobody else. Even the candidates will get money, he not talk about them. But knowing Bayasa in game, like me, we don't study game. He mentioned him by Mahmoud, not to they want to. Later, I go come back for can push for that candidate where he don't get money where he wants. And the reason why I make him mention his own name to in front of EBK, now because he feels say Paminkalu one run. So if EBK deny them, he will get forget reason for tell EBK later if Paminkalu resign for one for say, oh, when Paminkalu you allow for run. So he beats the boss already for even put himself out there. And the other reason why he put by Mahmoud for Teswata. Because he already don't try for convince by Mikhail for left by Mahmoud illegally for serve as chairman. So he go mention his name for see how by Mahmoud in name go sound to the rest of Anes and others. You not see up to now, you ever see by Mahmoud do resign say they gone. It was a test water because like I tell una mad you the order they say they need for the active for destroy the APC. So I told Simon Camp this. So if Simon Camp truly believes say Payasanem in the and when I tell him say Mara not in any position for able to stop him. If APC I know want pa Sam Sumana for can for make happen. The play no they play now for me party for see a reason. So me see no sensible argument there. So if we come up from there and comrades, then people don't say that so the worker. How put this very Payansane again? Go tell and say Maga Kanita na house. Maga tell and say Diapa not allow Sam for one. Now that you don't know what you know, so I talk so. It makes sense to una. So now this time they tell Sam in camp behind the closed door with the Maracam say, una not let this thing go out because this payas and it not let you Samsumana also it not let Kefalamara. Now in a fact. It not like the two man them. So now he don't set fire. And he going to push for young candidate where he wants. He don't set fire the two company now. Now this him he wants. But Sam in his own wisdom, somebody will don't serve as vice president for 8 years. This shows say Sam will manage information. Sam love Kongosa. Then Sam gets an habit for same people who cause for him. They call himself a man of peace. Because this all message it come from him and Payasane. I believe so Payasane talk to him, not to your whole executive media to him, with to get you fulfill and all about with the cost for him, Sam King and others. They know me they do. So for that, I get the message. Now Sam now distribute the message. That don't show say Sam gets poor way for managing information. Sam gets a very poor way for somebody to have 8 years. It don't make no sense. So all this senseless attack for Mara, now wanna see why me Tolumi come and can defend Mara. On the other thing where some come they go and deny say what I say about President Kuma, what I say about me and him, this and then I lie. I see they write some letter, they say they complain me to the executive. All this is laughable. Because anybody in that country with common sense go no say me young Unisa to look content. No go say thing when President Kuma they alive. The people all want mention they are alive. Even an ounce of lie did it, or pinch of lie did it. If some truly want 30 say me to look like per, some get two options on the table. The way make I discuss this, the last time this media discuss. Me not get time for go back and forth. I get the important thing for do for the minorities of this party. One, Sam Suman, I go tell you publicly now, so you get right to come go to court, me to if not lie, if not defame, anything I say, pardon me first with you. If not lie, you get right to come go to court. And you first write that. The second right you get right for write the party, USSF. Write to the party secretary when I last and Dumbia, lawyer, complain me. Say that's what I say, obviously. Then my own condition I get to last and it's very simple. If everything I say there is a lie, if one of the second lie, let they expel me out of the party. But if everything what they say now true, let they expel you some out of the party. And my first witness will call President Kuma. So as I don't talk so, I don't get no time again, no energy for go back and forth with what is Sam in bigger than then na social media the time for talk. Now I address another issues. That then me come back say Kefala man not to Kono Ibon. Later we see Sam King pull one picture when Pa Philip somewhere from Kono, he say na Kefala and he al papa. You know, it's all laughable, but that just expose them and embarrass them with the truth. Now, Kefala and Papa, we born them. Everybody knows say I'm a security officer na NDMC mining company na Kono. Kefala come from a very, very poor background. We make him very, very, very humble. This Pa Philip somewhere, the late Pa Konomani and Pa AJP Leby and Pa Yambasu, then 4 people in there. Now them Kefala and Papa when a grassroots man, me go meet and say let the help him picking. Pa Leby and Pa Konomani, now the 2 people when they pay in school fees. Now they pay Kefala in school fee. Until Diana Konomani they alive, until Tony Konomani they alive, then go attest to this if not lie at the lie. Pa AJB Leby in picking they alive when I come back Leby. The one way something right letter they say na Marai Aaron boy. Because the person way you something refer to say Marai Aaron boy, believe me, that young man is well to do in America, able to take care of you. 10 times as with this time they take care of you. But when I not people in relationship, they will just kind of social media for the cost people. So now brothers, Kefala na big brother to that family day. Until they are alive, now them they pay in school fee. I repeat again, Pa Konomani and Pa Leby. Now them they pay Kefala my school fee. And not stop though. When Papa is humble, he knows in picking, he want to picking a future. He push again to Pa Yambasu. Okay, for let Pa Yambasu join back for help this implicate with this Pa Philip Sobe, who una talk say now so na him papa. So una damn right na him papa. Because Kefala get 4 papa there because he not sabi him mama we born am. He not meet him mama. So this poor man here at the help and I can get scholarship. He come overseas. He can do a master's in America. I did get this mentor back when I senator. So fast forward, 2009. Now London, women gets the Commonwealth trade business. Now the president come and go. One of the people that we did, I mean Payambasu in Gal Pikin and Lucy, where they work right now to United Nations. When I go very far back to Payambasu now in the very one after Kefala Maya speak that I invented it. Now Ibike ask who that is this gentleman? Now I said Australian Pikin, say now Pikin akono. Say now Pikin na holding hand introduce am to Ibike. So Ibike knowing now say we need this kind of person for can help in government in Sierra Leone, and you know say Kefala na party Pikin na the stakeholders in a kono na them proudly say na them Pikin and na so pa Ernest can take Kefala Mara now. Brian Kam na Salone 2010 for Kawok. So when una no sabi the history, una dey go say Kefala Mara nobody no sabi am. Not to APC na SFPP na Ernest go Brian Kam. All this one are direct threat to EBK because some of them not like Ernest by Koma. Una want take threat to am. Because the person where EBK bring her, EBK me don't do your homework. You know say na APC Pikin, na party Pikin. Kefala Mara no get no trace ever in life to SFPP. So for less Sam Sumana in camp, they say the man go resign at SFPP. It's not only laughable, but this is show how Sam Sumana in politics very toxic. Because then they talk, so Sam knows it. But because Sam don't use for manipulate situation and always play the victim, if he say we use this sad story because of tribalism in Salone now, we all man don't take this tribalism where as a heart, people don't buy into now fail ready for say Kefala Mara na SFPP. So in chances na APC are diminished. Kefala Mara in chances na APC is greater as any other individual because in Papa na grassroots, he mentors them. They all are stakeholders highly involved in corner politics and then bring APC to life. So unless you tell me say Pafili Sobe na SFPP, unless you tell me say the late Pakonemani na SFPP, unless you tell me say Palebi na SFPP, unless you tell me say the Payambasu na SFPP. Because Kefala no get no trace of SFPP in life. Past the old woman we married na Mende woman. So because he married Mende woman now, una want calculatively use that. We don't get nothing to do policy saying na SFPP. So I want back to you see, these are the nasty and dirty politics we don't do inside APC now. Sammy just feels say if for destroy everybody for make himself. Sam not able to make case for himself. Now this is not Sammy problem. Always playing victims, always doing this dirty politics. So I want to educate you now. So I will come to Dr. Kefala Mara. Not the power when I SFPP. So long I know the history. It's not go for anyone by mentor and say papa. It's not right to so too. Now me come back na public say you radio full. You say the man not to Kono born. So how now they come back, they can identify a mentor, one of the mentors say, na Kono in papa come una don't find real papa. Not in other one I talk when it makes sense because una don't make the hate, don't cloud una conscious. But if una actually believe what in pious and tell una, say now I get this. Why now I see una right now say some legal team for go meet with the APC legal team. Look like what you are tell what you are the advice una don't begin count to pass. Una not the think beyond una life how for do things right. What in the them politicians they doing good in Salone and for try for destroy other people that we capable for lead this country. How a simple lie we pay go can't una. That if you tell that to that too because of money, una no way to sit down and manage that information dey, and even get the audacity for ask Kefala Mara say, hey, that's so it be, but that's so it happen. Pass una turn into attack. If I reach there, This will be the last time I discuss Sami issue because Sami issue is not even paramount at this point anymore. Me, Eunice Atolu Conte, when I'm mouthpiece, I don't tell una what I needed to do. I don't tell una I pull up in business. So una continue. So all these other calls and call names and attach it to which I do taxi driver now, or be driver, or homeless now, or drug dealer now. Anything I feel for see una see am. Me no see me life for me to live in America. The accomplishment with me don't accomplish. Where the fulfill Sam na non bugeta on na yon. Because Sam, if you get money, self on a politics money. And present that way Sam they live life, so I they live life 10 times better than past Sam. I know Sam in life in America, but like I say, me not to that person really talk now on people. Sam no say for me live in America na Maryland, na Silver Spring, yeah, sister. Tay go na Minnesota. I know everything about in life. And if I want to embarrass Sam, I will say things about when I'm fat. So me know the manufacture story about any individual for talk for people who I don't know. So ready for food, you think before myself, so I don't sabi you. So you going after out of your way for makeup story our day. Now only small mind go respond to waiting you they say about me when you don't even know me. The lifestyle they live, you know wherever dream for living at this world. I let God bless you, self. God may bless you past me because me, I felt blessing to people and me, nobody they use me say go curse people, go insult people. And I don't tell on this party here, I the fixer. I the fix APC. The only two things we possible tell me that it's always to bother me. If somebody tell me say you Eunice Atolu content, you not like APC. You prove them, now they go bother me. Then somebody tell me, say, anybody in a APC for when them in a power, tell the way they all on broke show. If anyone can give me $1. And the two things that when anybody will send me that APC will go bother me. Because I stand to be very, very truthful and upright. In anything what they do, be conscious is the first to serve me right. So time issue, I don't discuss it anymore. I don't give Sammy on tomato. If I reach today, that could bring me calm to USA I can't talk about the decisive party politics, the ethnicity, the class or regional biasness will not become the greatest obstacle. This could bring me Kamusai. I will can talk about the decisive party politics, the ethnicity, the class or regional biasness will not become the greatest obstacle to national cohesion and identity in our country. You know, it is very sad because the SLPP party Then me form in 1951. I want to draw people in mind. 10 years before SALEONE will gain we independence. But why is colonial masters them they prepare for giving independence? If everybody could recall, now the minorities, the Creoles, now then them they actually train for run the administrative part of that country. There. So within Pasheki and others do with the Magais, they go form the SLPP party. Then begin prepare himself for takeover governance. So since them now the majority, now that make the colonial masters them, they may hand over the country to the SLPP. You know, so when the SLPP be the one now, they can consolidate more seats than the Southeast. Where Pasheki and others they feel aggrieved, they say, oh, to a point of them even the colonial masters them name the SLPP the Mende government. So now all of the Pasheki they see that they we go form the APC. So APC now go form themselves. The reason we call it All People's Congress, we try to tell the people and say, we inclusive, we different for waiting the SLPP they do when I'm in the government. So in 1967, APC won the election. And then we sent ourselves and all the personalities and party affiliation who will do so today. The APC that's women campaign against. That make them call All People's Congress for being all man on board. But when Pasheki can't take power, instead can copy from the SLPP playbook. It begin push the same tribalism, business, and regionalism and sectionalism inside the APC. To a point where Pasheki won hand over power. At that time, the SI Coleman was the most capable person. Who they go give? he go get to Momo for let Momo protect his own interests, not to the interests of the country. But one thing the way don't prove from the time SLPP take power from since independence to present, one thing the world go agree upon. Now, when only the creoles them, the minorities them, they may become the center of the civil servant administration them and that country they. Now the only time SALEONE get a functioning institutions them. The only time when SALEONE get a functioning institutions, now where the creoles them, they may be in power. And not because of tribal, because it's because of merit. The creoles them, that them, the colonial master them may train. Based on the merit and the performance record, now they tell we see a functioning institutions them. But from when we begin put we border them, both SCPP and APC, we begin inject we border them inside the civil servant administration. Now all these institutions them not they function properly anymore. That's the truth. We need to agree upon. And for another proven record again, when late Chijaka come back as a minority, we see a lot of institutions them begin functioning. Now, we wait later, they can find out that Madingo, the SLPP again, used the majority, the tribal lines, for begin sabotage a lot of things. Even to the end of his retirement, they even abandon them. They say he fooled them. The exact word they use, they say he fooled them. But if majority of now read the TRC reports, you will find out say these were all recorded inside the TRC report. And I believe say now one of these things will make President Kuruma, when he come, he apologized on APC behalf. I mean, promise say this no go in your APC no go be like the APC of Pasheki. I will want for center everybody to work and read the TRC report. You go find all these concerns why I don't make mention so are there. So if you observe in my own thought, I think so when I from here President Koma begin prepare where in Bidegi a lot of Southern people them job, a very important job to opposition them. I believe say him want break that barrier and come back to waiting there the APC identity of all people Congress will make the party inclusive. Even myself at that point, one of me understand because I want a job. We want me the constant. The body party give many people a job. They left with party picking them out. But as I read into the TRC report before doing this episode, I come to realization, say, okay, now I see why President Koma in his own wise vision, him be they do this. Because this is the actual APC mantra. This is what APC actually ideology is all about. So I believe say that make him be the key job to SMB people. With him thinking, say, they will come on board, they'll build a better country. We're gonna make we all get what we deserve. Let the country move forward. But again, to your disappointment, even the one that we give job the SMB people, then they back they prepare themselves, they raise finance for bring kind of party in power, for come back for conference, will lead to where this country don't depreciate so pass ID. But let us not forget the wisdom of Prince Kuma for come back and bring them to light within the APC ideologies or within our principles. Because the All People's Congress Party are for all man and a party. And that they we get a grassroots them inside that party. We get the opportunity also for serve people like Kefamara who I mentioned. When a grassroots picking, not a party picking, but the uniqueness about Dr. Kefamara, his own parents are grassroots, the one who they fought for this party. Then he mentors them as stakeholders for this party. So that makes him a very unique APC person and up to be a minority as well. And my case what they make for minority in this party. Presently, if we take out these tribalism lenses, people actually put a thought. Me no want the person can tell me what me papa don't do, me mama don't do, me uncle don't do. No. What you don't do to this party now is more important to me. If we take a look in the minority, the candidate they will get. If you look into Richard Conte, he's qualified. You look into Dr. Mara, he's qualified. You look into Adi Macaulay, he's qualified. You look into Yvonne Akiswa, he's qualified. You look into Momo Vandi, he's qualified. You look into Timbo, 50-50. So all these minorities, when you look at them, the stance, the way what put them. You look into Jagaban also, because I don't know if the intimidating party they claim on him this side. But if you look into Jagaban, he's qualified, even though he's a newcomer. But now, if you look into what in the minority gets, how they don't sacrifice to the party, pound for pound, me units at Tolu content. I ready for debate anybody inside APC within at the majority side. For can't tell me based on performance records, based on their integrity, based on what thing they don't do for this party, if their own candidates qualify past any of them candidates I want mention. Somebody go say, hey, Tolu, why you left out Sam Sumana? I'm leaving out Sam Sumana out of my case now. Sam Sumana don't violate my relationship. He don't tell people that for insult me and then go against me principles. Me no want somebody for like me but Unisa Tolu content. And I want nobody for such I like Tolu. What I want for do if we had a project, I want you for respect me principles. And if you don't respect me principles, you know adhere to me rules and regulation is something of way me they do. Naturally for promoting now, me on Tolu, I they pull you out of me on. So as far as we're concerned, they want to go say, well, Tolu, why you leave Sam out of this? I don't go to the answer. I will not discuss Sam issue anymore. I will not even analyze Sam anymore. I will not make a case for Sam Suma anymore. I believe they get ready for full and we get goodness. We get some kin and we get the personality for attack people away than us be. So let them continue for make case for him. As far as me concerned, me not go waste me own time anymore for make case for Sam. So that's why I not put him. But if I man put him, for make a good case for him. But it's not anymore na my own project for I make case for. So I will make case for them really that the project when a minority. Since then, claims all man they pay me. So I believe say they were all they pay me while I make a good case for them. So going further, I go challenge anybody with them in minority team here I put together say, we the minority get what it takes for lead this country here. But one thing people don't get to understand, the majority them, they don't lead this country since to gain independence. Who side we country they elected them. The suffering masses now we the young people and this go bring me Usa will come to the final debate for say who is this real party picking? Because this talk about party picking not engulf the APC for so long that they want away privilege when a papa then serve under Pashaki administration to EBK. They want away privilege when a papa then be founding members. I think say then just believe say they entitled for anything inside the APC. Whereas to me, the grassroots them. This last attack on party office, I don't see no elite boss in the no party picking them as they claim to be. Mean they the way they tear gas and beat people and drag them will go lock them up. Would I see that mami na Bacha Street? Would I see that bobo na Kintom? Would I see that serviceman na Brufis? Them mami na Brufis, them mami na Bacha Street, them mami all over. We not go school safe, but they sell a water, them plazas, then trade that things them for put them picking and go school because they believe in the APC. They want the way they would afford for even carry party membership card, but they love the APC so dearly that they beat you. So they want the only one tell me say, with them man they suffer, then picking and go school, then become somebody. They're not entitled for become party picking. They're not entitled for hold a position because what I see now, I see those elite party picking them. One create a revolution since NRM failed. What I see now, a revolution that one creates now within themselves for say they can't take over this party because them feel say the papa or the mama them we don't serve. What are your thing that you own? What you don't do for the APC? Now they will go for start with you because if we go by what your papa then do or the mama, then they all fail the country. Including me and daddy, they all fail the country. So if they all fail the country, on which premise now one can debate on never say, oh, me papa me this, me mama me this, me uncle me this. It's failed because the salon me fail will continue this by now. And if SALEONE'ANS them, that's why I call this me episode now the resolution. Now you get to find the answer inside the truth of the things that we me they talk about me and Tolu. Now, if you ask yourself, look at other countries that would they point finger but say the other country are they better. You now know why the other country they better? The other country and then they pay better because they not take tribalism anymore for put and before. They not elect person based on tribe anymore. They elect person based on the one way capable, way fit. But up to now, within a salon, they try for elect people and based on tribe. The last convention of APC, Adi Macaulay was my candidate. I just cite an example. Somebody very close to me called me say I for support Lansana Doumbia because I'm a Nimba brother. Not because if he's capable, I don't say Lansana not capable. You know, will make case to me Why I for support Lazarus? It's all based on tribes. So now this somebody we come back to based on some of we aspirant them. Now, based on tribal issues only, people they tell you why you for based on them. So who is this real party picking? So that woman went out Abacha Street where they fight for APC. That woman, that trader, where they dance for APC. That woman they come in a village, they can dance for APC. But we don't suffer for putting picking and school, picking don't become somebody. Because in mama not to stakeholder. In mama not serve the administration, you not go school in papa. So that educated picking, you know to party picking. But when it comes to sacrifice, we don't see the party picking out. Even at Facebook, we don't see party picking in the right, but even the party when they claim for love. Even at demonstration, we don't see party picking in the demonstration. And also, no party picking in a jail. But I will tell you, there's a lot of grassroots picking in now in jail right now. A lot of grassroots women them in beats. We saw the pictures. Them. We don't see one elite party picking, so-called party picking. We want claim entitlement. We don't see an non get locked up too. But we now use una papa them past for kind intimidate people about this party picking. So the question now is, don't begin debate this at our base. Don't begin debate this inside Motuka. When I begin ask yourself the question, who is the real party picking? As far as you use that to look content concerned, the real party picking and that one way mama not get money, we don't go school, we don't suffer, we don't try for picking for bring and come. We need new identity inside this APC. We need a new identity inside this APC for move this country freedom. Rwanda not better, but then banned tribalism for the move on. Ghana, they shy away from this. All these African countries, the way they develop, they don't put away tribalism business. Why we Sierra Leone and all out to foot? We see SLPP, Mother you fail. They put song, they tell the people, they say, you made the border, now you made the border. I like Ibada for beer. But now all this suffer today, today. You know, go no side for go buy food, they actually feel a mende, bring a patika. So when we Sierra Leoneans in this 21st century, get for realize, say, the only way going forward, now for put other capable. Me don't name me people of names of minorities who are physically capable for run this country. You bring out you elite a majority. Let we argue pound for pound. Let we see what thing they don't do for this party. Because when it comes to the minority, they don't do so much for this party than under the majority where they claim elite. Just you don't know for create a revolution. Say, go take who party back. Which party they can take back? Which party una can take back? Also, one of his APC belongs to una. Una papa and mama them don't feel we. One of his APC belongs to una. APC belongs to all of us. All of us. And the grassroots are entitled to the same rights when you feel say you get. The grassroots, the get. Can't tell me what is a positive contribution. Can't tell me what you want for being calm for lead this country. No, can't tell me but you daddy when we don't feel APC. No, can't tell me but your mama when we don't feel APC. Can't tell me what you able to do as an individual for feel say you able to lead this APC. You know, when APC is in need of leadership with a national agenda, on a serious note, based on political research and lesson learned from the TRC Commission, me, I always very, very strong views. A very, very strong view. The only way APC party go lead this country seriously, have a boot a minority for the first time for lead. We get for look into things here. For years, we don't say we get for appease everybody. Or we get for friend one northerner, one southerner, because one Christian, one Muslim. How we country on there? That will be answer to self. So now one time me say, if we get two northerners them, we're capable for fix this country mess with mother be put to. So we'll not forgo with them because we want for appease somebody just because of tribe or because of based on religion. What in tribe and religion don't do for me? I know the question them more. But tribe and religion not get nothing to do with the economical development of a nation. We get for understand the assignment and we get for talk the truth. Because for too long, people they suffer, will not get drinking water, will not get 24 hours light. For how long? Look at Ghana, look at Guinea, look at Burkina Faso. People don't take over, they change their country within 3 to 4 years because they see past this tribe. The tribe alliance. We don't hold back the people that will get the know-how, say because they are minorities. This present APC, the people will get what it takes for run this government, that they are the minorities. Hands down. Hands down. Like I say, I'm ready for debate anybody. Not tell me about somebody, Papa. I don't want to know about somebody, Papa. Not tell me about somebody, Mama. I don't want to know because we have a failed nation. The only time when Sierra Leone go move, say the country move small, we have to give credit. Half Party Jankaba, that an institutional move. Then President Koma, half now because of some developmental programs, the development programs, infrastructures. Seriously, it's half we give President Koma 40%. That's it. And no matter be okay, not can go back to 80%. We need 80% development for doing that country. We need to get people that were capable. We know how to run the affairs of a government. So somebody can't tell me, but Papa, I don't care about your dad. When Papa and Mama, they all fail APC, they all fail this country here from my guys then time to present. It was a failed state. I lost the failed state. Look how deep the country is going now. That's the honest truth. Like I say, I don't want to let somebody elect Tolu. I elect somebody for elect me principles. If I reach there, me Tolu go and give some recommendations. Because this now we inside Tolu's column. We get 5 more minutes. You know, I read with Constitution, Article 56D reads the national chairman shall not contest for position of the presidential candidates and other of the office if he intend for do so, if he resign within the period of 6 months before the national delegate conference. So basically, the national chairman, anybody for resign within the period of 6 months towards the national delegate conference, if one for any position, presidential candidate or any other position. You know, I want to do some recommendation. And this is where I can applaud the young man, Mr. Timbo. You know, if we're going back to convention, what me want to recommend to lose recommendation, I go and recommend say at least 1 year before the national delegate conference. Now somebody for resign because what thing that go do, it go ensure transparency and build public trust. Because what in Timbo do so we resign 1 year, it give the party time for firm person if temporary go act, even though that's if it give the public trust for even validate in time where he serve, for see if any corruption happen within that office where you hold, or if he exercise in duties properly. And then he give a lot of people for scrutinize them and give them praise. And me go praise Timbo. Welcome to the minority team. Me Toludo accept you. So I will continue to make case for you on behalf of you. Anybody will attack you that I saw, I come back to defense. Anybody who attack at the McCall is the same thing. I come back to defense. And I'll let most of them misunderstood what I do for defend Mara because mostly so far Dr. Maramo did the attack. The owner see back will attack Mr. Richard Conte. I come back just to Richard Conte, sorry. I come back and defend them. So anybody within the minority umbrella when they attack me Tolu, I come back for can defend that person. The other thing back I would like for add when I feel say Pamikalo for looking to this is another recommendation. In Article 13A in our Constitution, it reads here say the decision to readmit a person to a party shall be made by a national delegate conference. You know, but the Constitution not define what constitutes readmit. I want to talk about this. This is very, very important, and I want the leadership of APC to take this into a serious consideration. The party failed in that constitution for define what we mean by readmit. So now let me play out a two scenario here. In the case of Mohamed Karemba, with the party, now party driver, and then we want him back for come back, he want come back. In what condition will they readmit him? You see, we need to define that. Will they can readmit him back as a member where they can get in full standing, or will they can readmit him back as a new member? This also brings the case into some manner where in team still they argue. Because again, if the party me don't define that, like in case of Samsumana, somebody will left for party, he go form your party, he contest against we, right? Now in political party, they later now he abandon him, he come back on what position will the boy admit him. Again, now in the case of Mohamed Bangua, where they patriot in the party, say he go up in PDP. Let's assume say he go up in PDP, he fail. Even when they try to wish yourself. You know, all these things here we get for put this recommendation in place. Now, you go up in PDP, he fail. Then 2028, obviously, we win the election. Then it won't come back. If the party feel for readmitter, on what condition will they readmitter? So we need to spell that out very, very clearly. This is why I believe say Simon Camp still argue about readmit and reinstate. Because we not spelled them out very, very clearly in our constitution. So that's a mistake, and that's what thing me will recommend the party going into this next convention. They look into it and make sure say they spell that very, very seriously. Because one of the things APC needs to pay attention are those two key points they are raised, because it has become a norm for people for threatening the party for left and come back. Let them know, just say if you left in any circumstances, the party not review, you come back, you're a junior member. So we need to make it very, very clear as ABC. If I reach here, this is a 45-minute audio. This is where I will stop. This is Unisa Tolu Conte. I want to share this audio widely. Osai Owai. Let God bless you all.